Ashley here, welcome to my YouTube channel, and for today's tutorial I'm starting out with this brown taupe shade in a Sigma pencil brush and applying that into my crease and bottom lash line in a thin line. I'm almost drawing like an eye type shape around my eye, following the natural contours of my eye shape. Depending on how your eye shape is, it's going to be a little different. If you have hooded eyes, you could do the same shape and make it like a cut crease type style, but this is what works for my eye shape. So I'm just gently packing and swiping that shape on to concentrate the color where I'd like it and to keep it neat. Next, I'm taking a brush from Huda Beauty and then I'm just softly buffing out the edges of that. I already have it blended out a little bit, but you just need to take your time and just do soft circular motions, blending motions. Don't bring it up too high. You want to bring it about halfway to your eyebrow so you have a smooth gradient between the concentrated color in the crease and your natural skin tone. So once you have that all blended out, I'm going to go back into that same palette and take this next brown shade and basically do the same thing, but just apply it tighter. You can use the same brush again. I like wiping my brushes off on like a towel or something, but I'm just putting that into the crease once again, but I'm adding a little bit to the outer corner to add depth. You can bring this in as much as you want. I like to keep mine towards the outer corner so I can have my lid brightened up when I add my lid color, and a little bit on the bottom lash line, but not as far in. I'm next taking a Luxie brush from one of their eye sets I got in a BoxyCharm box, and then just doing the same thing, blending little circular motions. I like to take my time with this because if I rush, I tend to take it too high up into my brow. But I want to bring it up so you can see a little bit of that taupe shade underneath. You don't need to have the same brushes as me for this to work. I find that smaller brushes help me when I'm doing my eyes. I feel like I have a small eyelid space, so whenever I find a brush set with small eye brushes, I'm all about it. I mean, if you have bigger eyes, bigger brushes help, but don't think you need the exact same brushes as me to make this work. You need to do whatever you have or whatever works for you. So next, I'm going in with this gold shimmery shade in a MAC shader brush. Doesn't have to be the same brush is what I'm saying basically, but I'm just swiping that onto my lid and I'm putting a tiny bit into the crease and like feathering out the edges to have a smooth transition between the brown and the new gold color that we just placed down. So just gently placing that on. Next, with that same brush, after wiping it off on a towel, I'm applying this white shade on the inner corner and brow bone, just softly feathering out the edges and placing it there. You could put a little bit on the inner corner as well if you want more of a pop, but I just like the highlight of the inner corner to be small as well as the brow bone so you get like a little flash in the light. Once I have that placed down, I'm going to go in with this black shade and this paintbrush that I found at Hobby Lobby. I don't remember the name of it, but it's just like a regular paintbrush. It's really flat. And I'm just packing on the black to my lash line, making it thinnest in the front and thicker in the outer corner. Just place it like you would a regular eyeliner. As I did like a tiny little wing on the outer corner, but it's not pointy because I'm going to blend everything out. But once you have the color concentrated, I'm going to go in with that first pencil brush that I used for those first two colors and just softly buff out the edges so you have a smoky type effect. But don't bring it up too high. You want to be able to see that gold color. So just be really gentle, and I just put it on the outer corner as you can see. It's almost like the soft glam trend that's going around where it's like a cut crease but without the concealer. Alright, so I'm going to add some mascara and lashes, and this is what the eye looks like. The glue is drying a little bit, sorry, it looks all tacky, but that is the eyes. So we're going to move on to the lips. For the lips, I'm using this Lorac Alter Ego set. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I like to line the natural line of my lips and then go a little bit above at the top of my Cupid's bow. This pencil is awesome because it has like a sharpener on the end, but it only sharpens the eyeliner, not the component part. So I'm lining the bottom, I'm following my natural line, and when I want to overline, I just go below the line in the center, if that makes sense. I feel like using lip liner makes it a lot easier to color in, just like a coloring book. You trace the edge of the shape and then you shade it in. So that's basically what I'm doing here. Again, just lining the natural shape and then overlining a little bit in the center. I'm really slow at this. I feel like I'm not as good as lips as I am eyes. So I just take my time and then I'm feathering the edges a little bit to have it long lasting, and you just get that sharp edge. So once I have everything filled in a little bit, I'm going to go ahead with the lipstick and start taking my time to fill in the shape. It's just a regular stick lipstick. I love the look of a fresh lipstick before you ruin the shape on the tip. So I'm just taking my time, like I said, fill it in like a coloring book. You have that outer edge, filling that shape in. As you can see, I'm very slow at this. I was also trying to film it at the same time. I feel like I'd be a little bit faster if I was just doing it on my own, but I was just trying to get it as sharp as possible. Once I've filled everything in, there's also a gloss in the set, which I'm going to place on next. You can go with or without the gloss. I wanted to try it since it did come with the set. I just wanted to see what it looks like. But I'm applying it on and then rubbing my lips together because I don't want to have too much because then it gets really sticky and then it goes everywhere. You know the drill. Get a gust of wind and then it's all over your face. But anyways, that is the gloss. And that basically completes the look. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell notifications so you get a notification of the next time I post. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.